What's up, everybody? David, Pro Duo Flippers. Today we're talking about eBay shipping A to Z. Let's go. All right, so I'm just going to break it down for you what this video is going to cover. So I will start with just telling you a little bit about shipping. We tend to ship about maybe 15 items a day, a little bit higher than that in the fourth quarter. On the weekends, we've been bad lately about shipping on Saturdays, so we've been having a lot of orders to ship out on Monday. But whether we do or we don't ship on Saturday, we usually have quite a few by Sunday afternoon. So we usually like to package up most of our items Sunday afternoon or evening, so that Monday morning we only have to package up what's sold overnight, and then we can kind of get started with our week Monday morning without having to sit and package for 2 hours. And sometimes it does take 2 hours. So it probably will today. I will say, so today's Sunday. This video probably won't be uploaded until Thursday or so, but we have, I think, about 44 packages. This is the weekend after New Year's, so this will have some sales from New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then Saturday and Sunday. So this will be 4 days worth of sales. I've already done one round of packaging. I packaged up about 12 things or so. New Year's Eve was an okay day. New Year's Day was a horrible day. We sold like 6 things for 153. Saturday was a pretty good day. We were at like 580, and today, Sunday, has been great so far. It's at 4 p.m. right now where we are, and I think we're at 18 sales for $1,200. So that's a great day for us. If we get any more sales today, that'll be even better. I think our biggest day ever was like 1,600 something. So I doubt we'll hit that. But anyway, so I want to show you, I'm going to start off with showing you all my supplies that I have. I'm going to show you our overstock of supplies. So I have the supplies here behind me. I'll show you that, and then I'll show you our overstock of supplies that we have in a closet, and then kind of my area that I have here, and the tools I use to ship, I guess, my scale, my printer, my laptop, or whatever. And then I'm going to package up a few, just kind of, so what we usually do is Melissa will pull everything, stick it on this table. Sometimes we do it in batches, or she might pull 15 or 20 things, and then I'll package it up, and then she'll come pull some more if there's too much. But she pulls it all from inventory, and then I just start grabbing the easy stuff. I like to knock out the easy stuff that's just super easy to package in a bubble envelope or something, going first class. Get that stuff out of the way. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something to knock out like 8 or 10 little packages, and then I kind of work my way up to the most difficult ones. So I will show you how I package up a few of those little ones, and then I'll probably also show you, I know we have a couple stereo receivers that we sold, so I'll show you how I package up one of those, just so you can kind of get an idea how I package up big, bulkier stuff. But so let's get going with the actual shipping. Okay, so one of the ways you can be efficient with your time of shipping, or one of the best ways to do that, is to have everything that you need and not be searching for different size things like boxes or bubble envelopes or whatever to package your items. So I have multiple sizes of all those kinds of things here right at my desk. For most of the items that I package, I don't even have to get up out of my chair. I can just reach over, grab a bubble envelope or a poly mailer or a small box or whatever, and just kind of swivel around and pull stuff off this table, package it up, and ship it. So I will just show you what I have here. So I have up here, these are boxes from USPS.com. I have a just their large mailing box, which is like 12 by 12 by 8, and then underneath it is a large flat rate, which usually goes for about $17 or so. And then I have medium flat rates right here. There's 2 different shapes of medium flat rates that you can get. Those go for $12.80 right now. That's about to go up in price too. And then I have some regional A's and some other size boxes, like the shoe size boxes. I have these 2 different size boxes that I use for shipping things first class that are lightweight but need a box. So these are 6 by 6 by 4, and the other ones are, I believe, 8 by 6 by 4. I buy all my packaging that isn't free from USPS.com off of eBay, so just so you know. And then I have a number of bubble envelopes. I have maybe 5 or 6 different sizes here. And then I have the padded flat rates, the free from the USPS.com that costs $7.52 if you're sending priority. And then I have these big ones here, all the way down to these little tiny ones here. So all these are super handy. I can just reach over and grab whatever I need. And then I also have these legal flat mailers. I don't use those very often. I have these Tyvek bags from USPS.com. I have 3 different size poly mailers. So I use these a lot for clothing. They're super easy to use. 3 different sizes. This last one's pretty big. It's like 14 by 19 or something. So I have those. I have these bags here that I got super cheap in bulk from a local warehouse that somebody had purchased, and there was all these bags in there. So I have cases and cases of these that I use to put like hats, and then I put the hats inside a box. I usually use these 8x6x4 boxes for hats. But anyway, all that makes, and then I have my tape gun here. I'll just go ahead and show you my whole setup. I've got my Dymo 4XL. It's a great printer. It works pretty good. I've had it a long time. I've probably put 10,000 labels through it, but I've heard good things about the Rollo. So I would say probably go with the Rollo if you're looking to get one. They're a little bit cheaper, and from what I've heard, a little bit more reliable. This one does have some issues sometimes of printing an extra label. And it's getting to be the point where I have a problem with, sometimes it just won't print, and I have to unplug it, wait a few seconds, and then plug it back in, and then it will print the label. So I don't know, maybe I think if this ever goes out, or when it goes out, I'll probably be trying the Rollo next. I got this Accutex scale. I think it was only like 22 bucks or something like that on eBay. So you really need a scale. The thermal printer is nice. It's so much better than having to print labels on paper and cut them out and tape them. I've got my laptop here. And then I got this table where we put we pull stuff and then we put it on this table. Melissa pulls it and then I package it up. And then we also use this listing table for big bulky items. I'll show you that too. I'm going to package up one of the bigger items and show you how I do that. And we use this table, which is nice and handy to have a big space to be able to do that. All right, and then also here we have like all my overflow, mostly my overflow, but there's a few boxes that I also buy off eBay that I use for bigger items just when I need specific size boxes. So I have these 10 by 8 by 6, 12 by 10 by 8, and 16 by 12 by 8. And they're pretty handy. And I'm going to be looking at getting at least one more bigger sizer for some of these big bulky electronics that I sell, so that I'm not always trying to search for the perfect box. I think that we're gonna just move towards that and getting rid of our excess pile of miscellaneous sized boxes that we have everywhere. So just to be more efficient and save space and time. But anyway, yeah, this is my extra supply. All my extra supplies. We've got some tubes there that we send posters in along with the bags, and Dymo labels, extra poly mailers, packaging tape I buy by the case, 36 rolls at a time. And then we have bubble wrap in here. We have more boxes, peanuts, packing foam peanuts or whatever. So like I said, having the right packaging supplies makes all the difference when you're trying to package quickly. Okay, so here I'm just going to walk you through packaging up one item so you can see what it looks like on the computer from eBay's site, so just so you can see what that part of it looks like. I'm not going to show you a bunch because it's going to be a little bit of work to edit out the buyer's name and stuff so you guys don't see that. But so here we go. If you are in Seller Hub, if you're in My eBay and in Seller Hub in your overview, then you might see this. You can go to here to your orders awaiting shipment, or you can just click your print and labels and ship here. You can see here that I have 42 items that need to be packaged up. So let's just click on that, and that will take you to the orders that need to be packaged up. And then I'm just going to go down and just going to do this first one, which is a Woolrich flannel shirt. I'm going to click on print shipping label. It's going to take me to the ship your order screen. And so here's where you have the option. You can select between FedEx, UPS, USPS. So this shirt weighs 1 pound 4 ounces. So it's going to go priority mail, and it was able to fit in a flat rate mailer. So I kind of want to show you, let's just run real quick through the different sizes of items that could be, so you can see the difference in pricing. So right now, if I just put it in as 4 ounces and hit enter, um, you can kind of see compare. You can click down here and compare all services, and it'll kind of put them in order of price. So if you look and you see here that you could send this for first class for $284, and then just going down with your options in order of price. So if you're not sure what to send, this is an easy way to kind of figure out how you should ship it, or by what method or whatever, so that you can do it for the best price. So you can see that at 4 ounces, let's just select first class so you can kind of see your total here at the bottom would be 284. So that's for 4 ounces. So it works that every 4 ounces there's a price increase. So if you go up to 5 ounces, you're going to see a price increase. So I'll hit 5 and enter, and now we're at 331. That price is going to be good all the way up to 8 ounces. So if I hit 8 ounces and enter, it's still going to be 331. But if I go up to 9 ounces, again, I'll be at that next tier, and the price is going to go up to 408. And then your last tier will be at 13 ounces or 13 ounces to 16 ounces, which is what you can do on eBay, up to 16 ounces for first class, and that would be $5.27. But however, this package, like I said, is 1 pound and 4 ounces, and so it's going to have to go priority. But I was able to fit it in a padded flat rate mailer, so the price on that, if you select it, is $7.52. So that is what the price is going to be on this. So that's all you have to do. You do need to have dimensions in here, but not usually for your flat rate. So you'll also want to measure your items if there's something that's heavier than first class, then you'll have to put in the dimensions of your package too, so that affects your shipping price as well once you get over a certain size. So you just put in your weight, pounds and ounces, and then your dimensions, and you select, what service you're going to use, and then you just click down here on purchase shipping label. It'll print out. It's printing out on the Dymo label printer right now, and then I just go back to orders. They also added this option of go to ship your next item, which is if you're just going to ship them all in exact order, you can do that. But I just go back to orders, and then I just select the next one that I want to ship, and it may be something. I may scroll down to find the next one I want, depending on what I want to ship next. But anyway, that's basically all there is to it. Like I said, you can select FedEx ground or UPS ground or whatever service you designated in your listing. But that's pretty much all there is to it. And you can see that was fairly quick, even with me explaining everything. So usually it only takes me about, for these smaller items, maybe a minute for each item to ship them. I usually will package up one thing as I'm clicking through the other ones for the previous one, and then by the time I print out the label, I've got the next item packaged up, and I just swap it on the scale and then put my label on the first one and move on. So that's that, and I will also be showing you how I actually package up a few of these items. So that'll be next. All right, so I'm just going to quickly show you, I'm going to do these 5 easier type items just to show you how quickly I can go through them. They're just going to be sitting here just like this, so I will fold, close, package them up, whatever, decide which package I'm putting it in, and do the complete shipping process. I won't show you the computer part of it, but I'll just show you, I'm just going to show it in live time so you can see how long it would take me to package up these 5 things. And then I'll also show you one other big item that I'll show you how I package that. All right, so this is going to be actual time. I will just try to do this kind of as fast as I can. What I'll be doing is going through it and just grabbing each item, packaging it up, putting it on the scale, checking the weight, clicking on the item on eBay to do the shipping, and putting in the weight, dimensions if necessary. I don't think I'll have to do dimensions on any of this stuff, but if I did, then I would have to do the dimensions as well. But I'm just going to do these 5 items. I will print the label, and I will also be entering the shipping amount in my spreadsheet for that sale, just so I have that in my spreadsheet. But that's basically what I'll be doing, and I'm going to do these 5 items. We'll see how long it takes me. All right, so we're going to start with this Winchester hat. It's going to go in one of these 8x6x4 boxes. So underneath the box here, paper gun is handy. Knife is fine. Slide out of the way. So that's the box. Doesn't need a lot of tape. I've got these bags here for the hats. We will put this in the bag here. probably going to take me longer because I'm trying to be fast. And I don't know if you can hear me, I'll try to talk loud enough. So I usually just put upside down these 8x6x4 boxes in a bag. Really only need one piece of tape on each end. And I overlap the tape so that it sticks to each other so that it stays on the box good. Put it on the scale, that weighs 5 ounces, so I put in 5 ounces. And the total is $3.31. I click purchase label. And then I move to the next item while I'm waiting for that. So I've got this little speed guide, which is like for hair clippers. Just going to put it in this bubble mailer here. And I will print the label for the hat. And click on back to orders. Swap out this one for that one. Pull off the label. I will scroll down and find the guide for the clippers that I'm shipping now. Click on print shipping label for that. Peel off this label. Attach it. And that one's done. This one weighs only 2 ounces. So 2 ounces enter. It's going to be $3.05 to ship. I forgot to put that other one back in my spreadsheet, so I'll do that real quick. $3.05 to ship this one. I'll have to go back and put the hat one in there, but anyways, this one's done. Just have to get the label. Click on back to orders. Pull off this label. So just like that, I've got 2 done quickly. I've got this car repair manual. I will stick in one of these bubble mailers here. Scroll down and find it. Let's see. There's 42 orders, which makes it take a little bit longer to scroll down and find stuff, but close that up and put it on the scale. This one I actually will put the dimensions in there, but it weighs 1 pound 10 ounces. I've got my readout from my scale right here. Measurements on this is about 12 by 10 by 2. Measurements don't really matter, but this will go medium mail for $3.33. So that one's done. I'll move on to this jersey. And I guess I have 6 items here, not 5, so we'll see how long it takes to do 6 items. But I try to fold these decent so they don't get, all wrinkled as they're traveling, and they pull them out of the package and they're all wrinkled. So try to have a decent fold on them. So they're nice and smooth. I'll stick it in one of these poly mailers, the smaller ones that I have for shirts. And I'm going to print the label for the book. Back to orders. Close this one up. Swap it out. Put the label on the book. That one's done. And then we'll scroll and find the jersey here. There it is. Click on print shipping label. It weighs 8 ounces. Don't need to put in the measurements. First class 367. Print label. I'm going to grab these jeans. I'm going to fold these better so that they can fit in a padded flat tray mailer. These ones are some big baggy style jeans. These are BKE Seths. I think they sold for like $35. I paid $6 for them at the thrift store. But they should get into the padded flat rate mailer without too much trouble. Alright, I will print the label for the jersey. Back to orders. Close this one up. And I will scroll down until I find these jeans. There they are. Print shipping label. Swap these 2 out. Put this label on. So they weigh 1 pound 14 ounces. I will select padded flat rate mailer for $7.52. Print shipping label. We'll get this label on. We're down to the shoes. I will go ahead and print that label and hit back to orders. I like to send shoes in these bubble mailers. It's not, like I could send them poly mailers, but I think it fits a little nicer in these. I don't think boxes are necessary on shoes, hardly ever. I will do it for high-end shoes or dress shoes or things like that, but I like the poly mailers, or the bubble mailers, I should say. See how easy that was to package? Swap them out, put the label on this. I'll scroll down until I find the shoes. Print shipping label. that one's done on the last one here. These weigh 1 pound 3 ounces. I will put the measurements in here since it's priority. 12 by 10 by 4. I kind of already know what some of these smaller shoes would fit by based on the envelope that it's in. And so I will print the label for $8.94. And I realize I've kind of forgotten to put all the prices in here, but if I wasn't distracted, I would be putting the prices in here. That really only takes a second. $8.94 was for the Ultra, so that's how long it takes. And then back to the website and print label, and that's it. I just packaged up 6 things, so I don't know how long that took. I can't see the camera to see how long that was, but I'm guessing 5 minutes or so to ship 6 things. Not too bad if you have everything within your reach, right? All right, so I'm going to show you how to package up something like this as a heavy receiver. It probably weighs 20-something pounds. I don't know, I'll weigh it once I get it packaged up. But it's a Yamaha receiver that I sold today for $200 plus $30 shipping. So anyway, I'm going to kind of show you how I do it. Maybe I'll do the video double speed or whatever, fast speed, so you can kind of see it. But basically, I wrap it all up and bubble wrap really well, put it in an oversized box with peanuts all around it, and that's pretty much it. And that has served me well. I haven't had any problems with sending receivers or any kind of electronics that way. I don't believe I've had any damage yet. So, like I said, just wrap it up and bubble wrap really well both ways, and then put a layer of peanuts, put the item in, put the peanuts all around and on top. That's it. So here we go. All right, that's it. It takes a little bit of time for these, but usually the profit on these are much bigger, so I don't mind taking the extra time. You just want to make sure it's packaged really well. I'll let you know at the end part of this how much this actually costs. It looks like the box is 24 by 7 by 11, 24 by 17 by 11. I'm not sure where this is going, but like I said, I'll let you know how much this one actually ended up costing me to send. Okay, so I guess that shows you that gives you an idea of what it takes for me to ship all these packages. I still have 35 to go. I packaged up 7 during the making of that video. I sold one more thing during the video, and I also have 2 Poshmarks. So I think I have about 37, 38 packages left to go. Melissa will probably come down and pull most of that stuff for me, and I'll start packaging it. And like I said, I knock out the easy stuff first, and then I move on to the harder stuff. That last package, I told you I would tell you what it cost, and it was $35. Was 34 something, so a little more than I had estimated. I put $30 on the shipping, but that's fine. There's plenty of profit there with that $200 sale, so that's not an issue at all. That's a great sale. But anyway, so you kind of saw all the supplies I need, all the supplies I use, where I keep them, how I have them within reach, and the biggest thing, like when you're doing those bigger packages, is finding the right box. So that's one of the reasons I want to buy some bigger boxes. We tend to have a few big boxes available to us that are on hand all the time that we keep in our garage just for those types of items. I don't sell a ton of big items like that, but I am starting to sell more. So one other thing I want to mention is about what you do about your putting shipping into your listing. So If you're brand new, I recommend you don't do what I do. I have an idea what things are going to cost based on their size and weight. And so I estimate my shipping and I just put that in there what I think it's going to be. If it's a little high, that's fine. If it's a little bit low, that's fine. I just charge a flat rate shipping that tends to cover if it's going to be going to the other side of the country. And that's for heavier items. For smaller first class items, I just do free shipping. It's simpler that way. And I assume that it may cost me $5 to ship it unless it's something really small. So what you should do, if you're brand new to eBay, I recommend that you either do one of two things. One, you just use calculated shipping. But even if you do that, you're going to have to put in the weight of your item packaged and the dimensions of it as it's packaged. So you'll either way, as a beginner, I recommend that you, when you're doing your listing, that you figure out what box it's going to go to and what box it's going to ship in, and weigh that and measure that and put that in your listing so that you can have an accurate result for when somebody uses calculated shipping. So, but like I said, for me, once you've been doing it long enough, you can just kind of estimate it. You could do free shipping if you want. That's one way to make it simpler, and then you just eat the cost of whatever that is. But hopefully you're going to build that shipping cost into your price. So for example, if you're going to sell in an $80 item with $20 shipping, if you're going to do free shipping, you just want to list it at $100 free shipping. So it's the same way as far as fees are concerned with eBay and everything. So that's it. That's my video. It's kind of getting long, so I would just want to wrap this up. I'm going to show you a few seconds video at the end here as we go out of just, I guess, our package stack. If you're on Instagram, you're familiar with seeing pictures of people's package stacks. But I like it just because it's motivating to me and to other people. It's kind of inspirational. But you'll just be able to see all the packages that are going to be going out tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this is helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Please like, share, subscribe. It really helps me, motivates me to keep doing these videos, and helps other people to see my content as well. So thanks, guys. Take it easy. All right, so here's what we have going out today for the weekend. So this is for the long weekend, like the 4-day weekend. I didn't ship on Saturday. I probably should have. But anyway, all these packages are going out. Just short of $3,000 in sales for 4 days. I think it's like 73 packages total. All right, I got them all sorted out. So these ones will be the ones that will be picked up at the house by USPS. These ones are the ones going to FedEx. And I'm going to take these 3 bigger ones to the post office just so that the postman doesn't have to deal with them. And then this last one by itself is going to UPS. So a lot of packages going out. We'll haul them off.